Hello, I'm Kirsty McKay and I'm the author of this book, Undead, which has just come out in the UK, published by Chicken House. And I would love to read you a short scene from the book. It's about a group of kids who go on a school trip to Aviemore in Scotland, and they get snowed into their school bus. And a bunch of them, well, they kind of get a little bit ill, shall we say, and they kind of get a little bit angry and brainless and chomping. They turn into zombies. So the four that are left are Bobby, Smitty, and Pete and Alice also. Bobby is our narrator, she's female, and in this scene the group of them have discovered somewhere perhaps that's going to be safe for them to hole up. It's a castle cellar, and they've gone down to explore the cellar, and they've found what looks like a line of jail cells along a corridor. So over to Bobby. I noticed something sticking out of the lock of the last cell. A small modern metal key. Odd that it should look new. In fact, now that I look closer, this lock looks different from the others, like it's been replaced. I turn the key, open the door, and beckon Smitty in. Would you like me to make a reservation for you while we're down here? Only if you can be dungeon mistress. He leans in, and I will myself not to blink. Got your whip? Oh, perv-alert! Shouts Alice and pretends to retch. As I flush scarlet in the orange light, Smitty flings open the door to the last cell. He runs in towards the back of the cell beyond the single chair and the boxes, standing facing us behind a pile of rags and pulling up his t-shirt to reveal bare torso. His legs are akimbo and his arms shoot out to the side. Beat me for my sins, mistress, beat me! Oh, gross, Alice cries, propping herself up on the bars. Smitty waggles his tongue at her and turns away from us, drops his pants, bends over and moons. Before I know what I'm doing, I shine the torch on his behind, as if I needed a better look. Now I think I may have blinded the three of us for life. Sick! Screams Alice. I'm going to puke my guts up. And then Smitty does just that, pukes his guts up with full ferocity and surround sound echoing off the walls. Bacon and eggs in a waterfall of ew. I grab my mouth, feeling my own stomach clench in complaint. Alice squeals, and Pete just stands there, transfixed. Smitty pulls up his jeans and staggers towards us, a look of sheer horror on his face. What the hell is wrong with you? I shout at him. He's throwing out swear words like a truck driver or a celebrity chef. That! He points at the back of the cell, at the bundle of rags. What is it? I enter the cell gingerly. Look and see, he splutters at me. I move towards the rags. No, don't look. You don't want to look. But it's too late. I've seen something poking out of the rags. It's a foot, a socked foot with a bump of an ankle bone and the tiniest amount of pink skin with black leg hairs too. Now that I'm looking, I can see the shape of a leg and a hip of a person who is lying on their side, and the rise of the place where the arms and the shoulders are, and then it stops. Where the head should be, there is nothing, just a bloodied stump. This is not my first bloodied stump, nor is it Smitty's, but I understand why he felt the need to unload. Maggots squirm in the well of flesh that used to be a throat. I feel the blood rushing from my head, and the next thing I know, I am running back down the corridor into the wine cellar, through the slit in the curtain and into the basement. The others are close behind, Alice and Pete not requiring any immediate explanation beyond my fleeing feet. As I reach the top of the steps to the hall, the door opens. Lily stands in the light with Cam in her arms. She turns and shuts the door, barring our escape. We have to get out! I put my hand on her arm and try to force it off the door. There's a dead body down there. There is! Alice cries from a few steps below. Oh my God! She scrambles up and tries to push Lily aside. Lily bars the way. Dead? Like one of those things? Not anymore. Smitty pushes past me and Alice. Headless and rotting. But if you're happy keeping him company, then be our guest. He goes for the door handle, but Lily knocks his hand away. She shakes her head. We can't go out there. Why not? Pete is panting and exasperated. Lily fixes him with a steely glare. Because whoever lives here just came back.